Khichu or papdi no lot is a classic Gujarati tea time snack. My take on this delicious Indian dish features garlic butter in place of the traditional achar masala and oil. They're full of flavour and not to mention ever so bouncy. Gujarati grandma vibes with a hint of garlic butter. What doesn't taste better with garlic butter? Hey guys, this week I'm going to be showing you how to make a fantastic tea time snack, garlic butter khichu. If you weren't aware, the word khichi is actually derived from the Hindi word khinch, which means to pull, and this refers to the soft and malleable texture of the dough, and you can shape it in any which way you want, or you can steam it as a solid mass. I like to mold my khichi into little donut shapes for easy serving and really simple cooking as well, so it will cook evenly once it steams. This is simply a steamed version of the rice khichiya that you would usually fry to make poppadoms, except it is served in its kind of soft doughy state rather than being flattened, air dried or sun dried and then deep fried to produce a crispy poppadom essentially. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I post new Indian vegetarian recipe videos every week. If you're ready, let's get on with making our delicious garlic butter khichu. Tap the link in the description box for a full list of ingredients and measurements you need to make this recipe. The first thing you need to do is bring a large pan of water to the boil. Add in some whole cumin seeds and carom seeds, also known as ajwain. The combination of spices and herbs in this water is what will give our khichu its delicious flavour and colour. Next we'll add some ginger paste, chopped green chilies, and very finely chopped coriander leaves. Allow this to roll boil for about 4 or 5 minutes until the colour deepens. Next we'll add the all-important salt and paprikar or kharo, which is simply the Indian name for an alkaline salt or mixed carbonates of soda. If you can't find this, then you can use bicarbonate of soda, also known as baking soda. This is the same dough that we would use for making Khichiya or rice papad. The paprikar makes fried papad crispy and steamed dishes like khichu soft and fluffy. Turn the heat down and add in some fine rice flour. Stir immediately with a wooden spoon or the end of a rolling pin. You want to do this over a low heat. Beat it vigorously until it forms somewhat of a lumpy dough. We're going to make this super smooth in just a moment. Tip the dough out onto a large platter and add any oil of your choice. Since this dough is still super hot, I like to use the bottom of a flat bowl like this to knead it. This will work out any of those big lumps and make sure that the dough is smooth and soft. This should take no more than 4 or 5 minutes. When the mixture is still warm but cool enough to handle, wet your hands with a little bit of water. Now make golf ball sized rounds with the dough. Flatten them slightly and use your thumb to make a hole in the middle of each disc. It should look a little bit like a donut. This hole in the center will ensure our khichu cooks quickly and evenly. Repeat this until you have used up all of the dough. There are so many ways to cook your khichu. Some people like to make small donut-shaped pieces like this, or you could also cook the mass of dough in the steamer, microwave, or in a lidded pan. I find that doing it in pieces like this makes for easy serving, and it looks cute too. Set up a large steamer that fits multiple baskets or perforated trays inside. Now grease some perforated trays with oil to stop the khichu from sticking. Arrange the khichu onto the steaming trays, leaving a little space around each one because they will inflate very slightly. Don't be afraid to stack a few on top of each other if you need to. You'll need about 1 litre of hot water in the base of the steamer. Make sure the Khichu doesn't come in contact with the water though. Place your trays inside the steamer and close it with a tight-fitting lid. Cook the Khichu on a medium-high heat for 18 minutes and then switch the steamer off and leave it covered for 5 minutes. Remove the lid and then take the Khichu out, placing them on a plate. They should be soft and bouncy to the touch. Now let's make that delicious garlic butter. In a small pan, heat butter until it's bubbling. Add crushed garlic and cook over a low heat for 1 to 2 minutes. Some chili flakes for heat and colour. Serve your warm Khichi with this mouth-watering garlic butter. The combination of garlic butter and cumin against the blank canvas of these bouncy rice flour dumplings is so comforting and delicious. Tap the recipe link in the description box if you'd like to see some alternative ways to cook your Khichu. Guess what? I upload new and delicious vegetarian and vegan recipes every week. Subscribe to my channel and tap that bell icon to make sure you see them fresh from my kitchen to yours.